stolen from me while I was out and about. I called them up, I said, hey, your car's gone, bring me another one. And they did, and I never heard another word about it. So I don't know why that doesn't work for diesel pumps, you know? But again, if there's 8 flood damage, you know, pumps and motors, you know, and they're gonna declare them surplus so we can sell them, is what that means in my world. But if we're leasing them, we didn't own them. So something weird's going on. Again, City of Clearwater. Very, very strange happenings.
Anybody else from the public side, speak to the agenda items? Seeing none of the council discussion. Before I take the motion, on equipment rental, extremely common. In my private work, deal with hundreds of these throughout the years. It's always on the renter of the equipment, always bears the risk of loss. You can choose to get insurance for it, and sometimes bigger organizations such as municipalities choose to be self-insured in these kind of situations. But the risk of loss for equipment rental is always on the entity or person who is renting it. Across the board, it's contractual, it's in all their standard equipment contracts, and that was the case here. So, with that, just a motion.
Move to approve agenda item 6.6.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. Agenda item 6.8.
Between Clearwater Ferry and City for ferries vessels purchased under FTSE GPA agreement G2S84 and authorizing group officials to execute same.
Good evening, Council, Mayor Mike Gallo, Marine Aviation Director. This is for council to approve an item to lease the ferry vessels to Clearwater Ferry in accordance with Florida Department of Transportation. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Anyone here from the public desire to speak to the agenda item?
I'm Mr. Galuba, so I guess we're gonna lease these boats, and if they get damaged or sink, it'd be the city paying for them, which is wrong. Because there was a grant to purchase these boats in the first place. A grant that, in my opinion, should have never been allowed. Somebody should have figured out that these boats, these ferries, are not gonna be economically viable, which is probably why there was a grant. But this is business that the city of Clearwater has no business being in. It's just wrongful, but I guess if they sink, you know, like the diesel pumps, that'll be on the city of Clearwater also. But more postings. Myself, 11-year-old niece and sister in a wheelchair had prepaid a 6:45 return trip back to our parked car. When we arrived at the loading zone, we were turned away and told that the ferry was broken down. When asked what we were supposed to do, we were told, you're on your own. Great, that's wonderful, isn't it? And the tagline is terrible experience. Another one. I have been a fan of the ferry since it was open, but lately my feelings have changed. Over the last 2 months, using the ferry has been more of a struggle than it's worth. It seems like their new employees have no idea what is going on or how to communicate with people who are willing to use their service. It's another great idea in theory,